tell you something today. My dad had a ton of movies, which are animation movies. And at that time, I just loved them. Animation movies, I just loved them. And still to this day, I love them. So I'm going to tell you a fun story based on that. So one day my dad played me a new movie which he had just downloaded. And the movie was How to Train Your Dragon. And I was 6 at that time. So after seeing that movie, I was so motivated. And I was like, now I know that there's a thing called a dragon. Wait, I'm going to my uncle's home next week, right? And there's a zoo near it. I must see it. And the day when we reached the zoo and we reached the wild animal section, I was like, Uncle, show me the dragon. And he was like, there's no such thing as a dragon in Animal Kingdom. And I was like, no, I saw that on the movie How to Train a Dragon. Show it to me. And he was like, And when we got out of that zoo, he said, see, a dragon, it's just fictional. It is not in the Animal Kingdom. And he said, also, dragons are is the symbol of luck of China. And there are many flags which has dragons. For example, Bhutan. And I was like, whoa. I have been and I was sad. And then I knew I should never believe a book. I just should never judge a book by its cover. From that day, after seeing a movie, I would always search in any nook or cranny to see, is there a dash? For example, is there a sphinx? Or is there a cat which talks? Or is there a dog which talks? And after that, I think that it's going better. Sorry for not inviting to my party of books. Welcome to a new video / party of DoodleCharu. And thanks for everyone which gave me 500 subscribers. Thank you everyone for your support. I really appreciate that. So the thing is, today's video and book is quite different. Normally, authors would write books about their childhood. For example, Jeff Kinney, who writes Wimpy Kid, or many other people. But today's book is written by a 10-year-old who's like in my age, and he is writing that based on his childhood. And the special book of today is Dragon Summer by Thaathwik, Arsha, Abhilash. So let's jump right into the topic. As I said, this book is written by a 10-year-old boy. His name is Thaathwik Arsha Abhilash, and he has such wild imagination. So I will read the first chapter of this book for you. It's very short. Okay, let me see. Chapter 1. Chapter 1. Strange Bird. Schools were already closed, and it was the first day of summer vacation. My little brother and I were biking outside. It's been a couple of hours that we were outside. My dad came out and said, "It's been too long. It's time to go in." "I'll stay out for a while," I replied. "Okay," my dad answered. He took my brother inside the house. I put my bike in the garage and started watching the birds for a while. That's when, in the sun, I saw an enormous bird. I couldn't see what type of a bird it was because it was right in front of the sun. From a far distance, it looked like a tiny bird, but I could tell it was a gigantic bird. This is how the story starts. And let me tell you, this book is amazing, just amazing. And let me think who's the illustrator is. Yes, Animation Savior. Wait, that sounds like animation. Let's get right into the plot. Here's a fun fact about this book before we jump into the plot. Actually, Thaathwik is not the author of this book. He is the main character of the book. He's the main character of the book. So let's jump into the plot. Thaathwik was biking with his brother and he saw an enormous bird in the sky. And he knew that it was an enormous bird even though he saw it as little as a speck of dust. And it turned out it was a dragon, and he named him Ash. Well, his name was Ash. And they went for a mission. And there was Camel and the Alphas, and they said, Shadow is here again. Well, if you didn't know, Shadow is the villain of the story. And there's a king, Peregrinix or something, I don't know the name very well, and he says, I'm the king of this dragon city. And there's my evil brother, Peregrinix too. And Thaathwik said, okay, we are going to the mission. And with Ash and Peregrinix, they are there to fight with Shadow to win the war. And there are many things going not well and well in this book, and it's going total hocus pocus. But you will read the book to find out what will happen. And I'll just say, Thaathwik has just wild imagination to write this. And he gave me motivation to write a book. I'm not telling about it because it's still a secret. A humble request to all parents and teachers. As you know, every child has their own talent, their own personality. So you can encourage them. So parents and teachers, please read this book and let your children write by their own imagination. They have to write just by their own imagination because they can see their own world, they can see their perspective of view, and they can see everything which they like. And parents, also, you have to support them anyway, and teachers encourage them every time. And now, I'm going to tell a few words about Thaathwik. See, it is him. And he is a multi-talented kid. He had got karate black belt. He's a very good artist, and he's a very good author, and he knows sign language very well, and many more. Even though me and Thaathwik haven't met in person, we will exchange our messages through our mothers. Actually, my mother and Thaathwik's mother, Arshanti, are very big friends. So hats off to Arshanti and Ablash uncle for making Thaathwik write such an amazing and wonderful book. So once again, I'll encourage every kid and adult who can buy this book to support and make Thaathwik write more books. It's very good. So you have to check it out. I hope you like this video. If so, like and share this video and subscribe to all notifications to DoodleCharu. I will come with a new video next day. Till then, bye from Charu. Wait, don't go. I have to tell you something. If you have any book suggestions that I can do, please tell me in the comment section below this video. I'll accept it, and it's my pleasure to do that. Now, bye.